This thin piece of glass can change your photos and videos from basic to dynamic if you know why, when, and how to use it. I'm going to cover it all in this video. This is a CPL filter, also known as a circular polarizer, from K&F Concept. There's a link in the description if you want to pick one up from Amazon. So why do you need to add a CPL filter to your kit? Because it does a lot of things to enhance the quality of your images. It can reduce unwanted reflections off of surfaces like water, glass, and metal. It can add contrast to blue skies and the white clouds. It can minimize haziness in the sky. You can use it to darken the sky if you want to create a more moody feel, making it a must-have piece of equipment if you're shooting landscape or even in the city. The K&F Concept CPL filter has 28 layers of protective coating, making it dust resistant, scratch resistant, and waterproof. Filters come in a variety of sizes, so you want to make sure you pick the right size for your camera. You'll find the size you need on your lens right here. The filter screws onto the front of your lens. You adjust the filter by turning the outside lens. On this channel, I share all the latest camera news, reviews, and how-tos, so like and subscribe to learn how to get the most out of your camera. Next question, when do you want to use a CPL filter? The CPL filter is great at reducing the amount of glare off of surfaces like water. I went out to a local park with a creek to demonstrate how well a CPL filter can reduce the glare. It was around noon when I was out there, so the sun was shining directly down into the water. The glare is really noticeable and it's hard to see into the water. To reduce the glare, you simply turn the lens filter until you get the result that you want. Look at the rock on the right side. As I turn the filter, you see the glare reducing and you can see into the water. Since I was out during the middle of the day, the blue sky looked washed out. The CPL filter can help with that as well. The filter works best when your camera is pointed 90 degrees from the sun. So if you were to take your thumb and point it directly at the sun, where your finger is pointing is roughly 90 degrees. So if it is high noon, your thumb is straight up roughly and is pointing out towards the horizon. You can use a CPL filter if you're shooting through glass and want to remove the reflections. If there's a lot of moisture in the air and the sky looks hazy, you can reduce that. It works really well for car photography, for reducing the reflection and glare off of the glass and the metal, and those are just a few examples. So when do you not want to use a CPL filter? You're typically not going to want to use the filter if the sun is directly behind you or in front of you, so it's not great for sunrises or sunsets. It's also not good in low light environments because the filter is going to reduce the amount of light coming into your camera by 1 to 2 stops. So this is something you really want to be using on a bright, sunny day. You also want to be careful about using a CPL filter on a wide angle lens because you can get uneven polarization, creating uneven color in your sky. There's also times that you may actually want a reflection in your image. And of course, then you're going to want to remove the CPL filter. What comes to mind for me is those images of a mountain range and there is the reflection of the mountains in a perfectly still lake. You know, for that, you don't want the filter on or you're going to lose that effect. Did you know that there's a big difference between a CPL filter and an ND filter? To learn why, when, and how to use an ND filter, check out this video.